It's been 23 days since the last voice came through this frequency. I've been listening. Every night. Every damn night. Nothing but wind. My name is Chris. Used to go by Echo on the comms. Don't know if anyone remembers. I broadcast out of the Stonebridge relay tower, or what's left of it. It got hit. Some kind of coordinated stampede. Wasn't random. Wasn't wild. It was organized. I know how that sounds. You think I've been alone too long. Maybe I have. But they were moving together. In rows. Like they were following signals. We lost 5 people that night. And the tower. If you're hearing this, do not trust the patterns. The routines. Watch how they move. Count them. Look for signs they're watching you. To anyone from Rose Valley still out there, I miss the music. The outside is so quiet now. It's the kind of quiet that presses against your ears. It's strange, but I actually miss the first couple months of the outbreak. Back then, you could still hear a car pass now and then. Maybe someone lucky enough to have gas. You'd hear glass breaking. Someone smashing into a supermarket, trying to find something that wasn't already picked clean. Sometimes, if you scan the frequencies just right, you'd catch someone broadcasting music. Now it's just wind. It feels like the world has already moved on, and we're the ones left behind, just waiting for something to break it. If anyone's still out there, keep talking, even if it's just a few words. I miss hearing someone else's voice.
This is Tony again. I've been off the waves a while, longer than I wanted. Lost my last radio 3 weeks ago, had to ditch my shelter fast when a pack came through. No time to think, no time to grab gear. Just run. Finally got my hands on another transmitter. Dug it out of a ranger's outpost in the northern hills. It still works, mostly. So, here I am. I've been running solo since I left the Rose Valley subway shelter. No colonies, no camps, no ties. I move fast, sleep light, and stay away from anything that talks too loud or lights up the dark. But I've seen some things lately. Things I can't shake. The infected. The ones I've crossed paths with. They don't stumble like before. Some of them move like they're hunting. Not chasing noise. Hunting. Circling. Waiting. Backtracking. And maybe it's nothing. Maybe I'm losing it. But I've got this feeling, this sick feeling, that they're starting to pick up on radio chatter. Or get attracted to radio transmission sources. I don't know. The last 2 groups of survivors I met said they noticed the same thing. Makes you wonder. Do they hear us? Do they understand? Or is someone, or something, guiding them? Can't say for sure. Not yet. But if you're still broadcasting, be smart. Keep it short. And for the love of what's left, don't say where you are. I'll stay on the move. Might check in again when the air feels quieter. Till then, stay safe everyone.
This is Mia Calderon. I was a nurse at Colony 7. We finally got our hands on a working radio. There are 8 of us left. That's it. 8 survivors, out of over 200. For a while, things were stable. We had clean water from the river, a steady source of firewood, even a small garden growing under UV lamps. It almost felt like a real life again, like we'd carved out something human in the middle of all this. We had rules, strict ones. Quarantine lasted 2 weeks the moment anyone showed signs. No exceptions. Fever, coughing, even just acting strange, they were isolated. If they didn't recover after 14 days, they were given a choice. Leave the colony and take their chances out there, or take the bullet. I worked the med bay. 27 beds. We had kids, elders, and even some infected we kept in a separate wing, hoping we could save them. We thought we were ahead of it, with rations, walls, clean water. Even books. I used to read to the kids every morning. Told them the outside was temporary, that the world would remember how to breathe again. I lied. Not on purpose, but I did. And now their silence screams louder than any infected ever could. 3 weeks ago, a girl, Noelle, walked in off the woods. Barely conscious. We took her in. Fed her. Bandaged her injuries. She said she hadn't turned in 6 days. 6. That was impossible. Dr. Kemper ran multiple tests. I watched her blood under the microscope. The virus moved, slower. Muted. He said we might be looking at an immunity variant. A chance. But he kept it quiet. From the council. From the guards. The council wanted to manage expectations. What that meant was hiding Noelle, locking her in the lower ward, and eventually, when panic set in, they wanted her gone. We fought. The med bay team. A few guards who still remembered what humanity meant. But it was chaos. Someone leaked the truth. People stormed the gates. Someone opened the wrong door, and the infected got out. It happened so fast. Screaming. Gunshots. Fire. It was like a nightmare. We found this old station near the ridge and took shelter here. I've been broadcasting since yesterday. Our colony Mercy Ridge is gone. But I need someone to hear this. Noelle didn't turn. Not for a full week. There's something inside her blood, something that matters. Before the fire, Kemper said he encrypted his notes in the tower terminal. He said he was working on a project that might bring an end to this nightmare. I don't know if it's real, but it's something. If you're out there, if you've got the means, look for the tower north of Mercy Ridge. Follow the broken power lines. It might be the last thing left worth saving.
This is Research Relay 13, Day 128. Automated beacon active. If you are receiving this message, access terminal code Sigma 1 Echo 7. Repeat. Access terminal code Sigma 1 Echo 7. It's not a beacon. Not anymore. This is Dr. Wilford. Former Tech Comms Division, Black Ridge Facility. I don't know how long I have. The transmission was set to repeat every night at 2:13 a.m. for safety. Now, it's something else. Frequency 13 was never meant for public broadcast. It was an internal emergency code for containment breaches. Used to alert ground teams to lock down test sites. If you're hearing this, that means the safeguards have failed. They were studying the infected, not just observing, experimenting, manipulating brainwave frequencies through old military neurotech, trying to control them. The theory was, if you could create a frequency that disrupted their motor function, you could pacify them. You could herd them, make them weapons. I worked on the first transmitter prototype. We called it the choir. But it didn't pacify them, it triggered something else. Collective behavior. Aggression. Hive signaling. We didn't stop the virus. We gave it a leader. They're not hunting randomly anymore. They're coordinated. They surround, wait, isolate, then hit. They're learning. Using old relay stations as nests. Luring survivors with fake broadcasts. Just like this one. If you've heard the phrase, Project Halo, yes, it's real. And it started at Relay 13. They know. They always know when you speak too long. Stay off frequency 13 after nightfall. It's not just transmitting anymore. It's listening.